On the 5th day of this 12 days of anime, I first want to say thank you for the Rising Sun and BB's World for giving me the recommendation to do this series. It has been a wild ride so far. We've had great anime like Berserk. We've had great anime like Trigun, which is the last episode. We've had tons of great, awesome anime that we talked about. And today, I still want to go back to the 90s. I swear we'll do something that's not 90s centric in a little bit, because I have some series I want to talk about that's definitely not 90s. But I definitely want to get these series out of the way first because I feel the 90s is quintessential anime viewing for many people. A lot of people, actually, I feel people are moving on from the 90s in weird ways. There's not a lot of talk about the 90s in anime anymore, and I feel like we should definitely talk about some of the 90s stuff. So this one is actually kind of topical because this one is getting a new anime in 2018, and it is called Cardcaptor Sakura. Is right. The 3 seasons of the 90s anime Cardcaptor Sakura is what you should be watching, or should put down on your list to watch. Cardcaptor Sakura is basically just another magical girl anime, but it's probably one of the better ones, and it's probably the best ones from the 90s. It's up there with, I think it's better than Sailor Moon, and Sailor Moon honestly isn't really perfect in any way, but I think Cardcaptor Sakura, it's a very well thought out series. It's pretty fun. It's basically about this girl who goes down into her basement. She finds this card, and this card, well, a bunch of cards really, and from these cards comes this little thing named Kiru, I believe his name is. And so Sakura has to basically capture all of these cards, I believe, and become the card captor, because all those cards in her basement got out. Why there's a bunch of cards in these basements, it's explained later on. There's 3 seasons of this thing, so you gotta sit through 3 seasons, and a lot of them are really long. It's like, I think it's like an 80, 100 episode series, 60 episode series, something like that. It's up there in episodes. So if you don't like magical girl anime, you probably shouldn't get into this one. But if you do, Cardcaptor Sakura is mandatory viewing. I think I enjoy this one more than Madoka Magica, to be honest, which may appear on the 12 Days of Anime. You never know. But it's, once again, it's got a fantastic art design. It's got a fantastic art direction. It's got that 90s nostalgia feel to it. Like I've said every episode now, because everyone I've covered is 90s. It's one of those you can watch as an adult, and you can sit down and watch it with your kid as well, which I think is pretty important for, family sometimes, to be able to sit down and watch some anime with your kids, or for the kids to sit down with their parents and watch some anime as well. You know, it happens. Cardcaptor Sakura is a special anime to me. It will always be one of those anime I will just forever remember as being one of those childhood favorites. I didn't really get to watch it that much as a kid. I saw it come on basically right as I came home from school, and that's one of the things I'd catch the endings of. I never really get to watch the full thing, and it always cheered me up seeing Cardcaptor Sakura, and I of course wouldn't tell anybody, because you'd be a wimp to watch Cardcaptor Sakura, right? It's for girls. So yeah, always kept that as a secret, but now I'm not keeping it a secret anymore. Go check out Cardcaptor Sakura. It's something you should not miss at all. It's a very, very good anime. Once again, it's from the 90s. I have a review of it up right now. It's one of my more popular Anime Friday reviews. It's in the Anime Friday Season 3 playlist, so go seek that out on my channel. Watch all of them, because there's a bunch of great 90s anime we're talking about in Anime Friday Season 3. A balance of the best, and a balance of the more underrated and less talked about. And Cardcaptor Sakura is probably, to this day, one of the most talked about, consistently talked about anime, up there with Dragon Ball Z and probably Evangelion. So, thank you once again for Rising Sun and BB's World for recommending me this series to do. I hope you have enjoyed the 90 days of anime, but that would be ridiculous. 12 days of anime leading up to the new year, I guess. So, I'll see you guys later. My name is SeaTactics, with the Wind of the Wise, and has been signing out.